if you're feeling like there's a huge thing coming up, it's because there is. I think we're going to see some really major events take place in 2024 in... Hello everyone, I'm Tamara with Lucha Bianca Sound Healing and Meditation. Welcome back to my channel. If you have been following me for a while, it's good to be back and making another video. And if you're new, thank you for stopping by. And this channel is all about sharing my spiritual journey, perspective, oracle reading, tarot, meditation, downloads, and everything else in between. So it's been a hot minute since I have been able to do a video. As most of us, I am getting caught up with the beginning of the holiday season, with all the fuss and the chaotic stress and madness that is about to begin. I'm trying to be very kind and soft and pacing myself through this season. So I encourage you to do the same. I know that we're all busy and this can be a stressful time of the year for many of us, but I encourage us all to slow down, take it, one day, one moment at a time, and just to simply enjoy each day and do the best that we can. So finally, I have a few moments to do this video. As you can tell, I'm like fresh out of the shower, didn't even dry my hair. I'm trying to steal moments in between chores and my long to-do list to come on here and chat with you guys for a little bit. So first and foremost, I hope you guys all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. If you are in the US, I just really hope that everyone has had a great family time, and I hope that everyone, was able to ponder on a sense of thanksgiving and gratitude for all the blessings that we have in our lives. But I also think it's important to thank the land and remember that we are on land that was not originally ours, and that is something that we need to remember, in my opinion, and really spend a few moments thinking about that and sending prayers of love and just really understanding the history, right? Really understanding how we got here, and to not forget that important part of it as well. But just really put things in perspective for everyone in this beautiful land and this beautiful continent that we call home. So just wanted to just say that was on my heart, that I feel like we need to honor the indigenous people as well, and remember their suffering and their struggle as well. So aside from that, today is full moon in Gemini, and it's the end of the year, guys. So we only have these, after this we only have one full moon left, and it happens to be on December 26th, which is actually my birthday. I am a Capricorn, and that full moon next month is going to be a full moon in Capricorn, so it will be very interesting for me. I'm thinking about making a separate video just to dive into that, but I wanted to focus today's video on these last two full moons, today full moon in Gemini and next month's full moon in Capricorn, the end of this year and approaching the new year. And I wanted to pull some oracle cards and kind of read the energy and share a little bit about what's going on with all of these energies, right? The energies of full moon, the energy of Yule, the energy of the new year coming up, and the energies that have been just running wild in the world lately, and we're all feeling it collectively and individually. So I decided to pull from two oracle decks, two of my favorite ones. One is the Angels and Ancestors Oracle, one of my favorite ones. I have pulled from this deck before, and the next one is from Mother Mary Oracle. So first and foremost, being the full moon in Gemini today, and really we're going to peak this full moon energy until tomorrow. Gemini happens to be very much a sign of introspection and duality, and just really kind of relying on communication skills and being open and recipient. And we are starting Sagittarius season, which is all about letting loose and having fun, but also having a sense of fulfillment in life. So these two signs right now kind of working together to being able to speak our truth so that we can live our best life and we can be the best version of ourselves. Gemini has us during this full moon really take a look at the matters of identity, the matters of who we are, what our boundaries are, what we expect from ourselves and from our loved ones and from the world in general, and how we can set up boundaries, and how can we voice what we really want, voice what we really need. Now is the time, especially if you're a Gemini, that you're going to feel that need to speak up for yourself and the need to kind of state your piece and make things known. Maybe sharing a little bit of your inner world, something that a lot of Geminis are not always willing to do. But this is really an opportunity to share what's on the inside, and remembering that your outside perspective, right? The perspective of how you see your outside world is really based on your internal representation of the world. So this is what we're really focusing on during this full moon. So I won't go too much in detail about next month's full moon in Capricorn, but I will say, because we're talking about the end of the year energies, that I really think we're already starting to feel some of this upcoming next full moon. At least I am, maybe because I'm a Capricorn, I'm feeling it more. But Capricorn is about stability. It's about being able to feel safe and secure and following a sense of discipline and logic and understanding the value of hard work. And I think it is setting us up for 2024. The full moon in Capricorn, I have a strong sense of needing to get ready. It's a get ready kind of energy for me. Get ready to really work hard. There will be a lot of challenges in 2024, but there will also be some beautiful, unexpected shifts. I think there's going to be quite a few surprises for many of us. And I think we are being called to be strong and to be resilient and persistent, and also to remember that the downside of Capricorn, so I relate to that very, very well, is that a lot of times we get stuck in our own head. So between this full moon in Gemini and the full moon in Capricorn next month, we are really looking at introspection a lot. And if you are part of my Patreon membership, I'm actually making the theme for December with all the perks, all the goodies and gifts and meditations that I'll be doing for my members about introspection, because I think it's going to be super important to figure out what the hell happened this year. I mean, I don't know about anybody else, but I feel like this year has been a little bit crazy for everyone, more than before. I even think it's been a little bit crazier than 2020 with all of its issues and challenges that it brought. So these energies are about being strong, being resilient, and yes, in the world that will affect all of us on a global level. And I think this is going to trickle down to our own individual journey, more spiritual than anything else. So let's go ahead and see what the oracle messages have to say about this full moon, next full moon, the end of the year, 2024, and all the energies that are swirling about taking charge, believing in your authority, and just going full speed ahead, bracing ourselves. So the Lord, in the traditional Emperor's card. It's in the traditional tarot, is the Emperor's card. So it's very much about knowing exactly where you stand, knowing who you are, getting ready, using the sword only when needed, understanding the value of patience, understanding the value of not letting tempers control you, but you being able to assess everything with a calm, cool, collected mind. If you're feeling like there's a huge thing coming up, it's because there is. I think we're going to see some really major events take place in 2024. So the first card again is coming from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle, and it is the Lord card. This card tells us not to be afraid of taking charge and letting down the law, speaking up with authority. I think it's going to be important coming up in this new year, but I think it's going to be more important or more appropriate in the sense of taking charge of ourselves more than others and situations. I think there will be some situations in the new year where there will be opportunities in relationships and events where we'll have to really be strong and assert ourselves and what we want to say and what we want to do. But I do have a very strong sensation that this is going to be an opportunity for us to be more disciplined and stronger and authoritative over our own selves, spiritually, mentally, and physically. This card also shows how the Emperor in the traditional tarot actually has a crown of antlers on his head, and this represents the Lord's connection to Earth and how he is able to stay grounded, how he's able to be connected to the needs of Earth and the needs of his tribe. So tribe is going to be very important, as it always is, but especially more than ever in this new year. I think having people in your corner that really align with what you're trying to do and what you're feeling and where you're trying to go and supporting you in this journey, I think it's going to be imperative. And I also believe that the antlers are a sign of it's a sign of gentleness. It's a sign of sweetness and poise and grace. So as we are going to take charge of our lives, how we're going forward and being strong and decisive, we also have to be kind and gentle, especially with ourselves. There is no need to use a sword. That is like the last resort. So, let's be kind to ourselves, but really start to figure out what our boundaries are. And how can we love and make our path in a fierce but lovable way? I think that's going to be really the key. Fierce and love, like the two key words here for the new upcoming year. Last but not least, the Lord's card is a symbol of greater things to come and ambition. So if you are wanting to take your career or your studies or anything else really that you feel strongly about to the next level, this is going to be really in your favor. This Lord energy, this strong ruler energy, you're going to be able to take it and allow you to take it to the next ambition and to the next level at a heartfelt level. And next we have the Mother Mary Oracle card, which is Our Lady of Divine Direction. So this card is all about being able to trust higher forces that be. So whether that is God for you, universe, spirit, this is going to be a journey where yes, you'll be strong and you'll take the lead and you will take on the challenges, but you also have to be at all times communing with spirit and with the divine and the guides. This is going to be a hand-in-hand project for the upcoming year. The divine direction is listening to messages and symbols and understanding that there might be unexpected turns and surprises in the upcoming months. There will be situations that you thought were going one direction, and then you will be completely surprised on how it's turning around and it's taking you down a different path. Trust that this is divinely led and this is happening for your highest good. Mother Mary in this oracle is telling us to trust that gut feeling and to trust her, as she can see far ahead. She can see things that haven't happened yet. She can see challenges and pitfalls and dangers. So she is working really hard, and she will be continuing, especially in the next year, to work really hard to connect with each and every one of us, to tell us when there is some danger ahead, when there is some unexpected pitfall that we are not foreseeing. So don't be surprised that there will be a completely switch of directions at one point or another in the near future. This is happening because it's divinely timed. It's also another representation that you may be going down one path and you think you have it all figured out, and then suddenly something will happen and throw a curveball, and you're like, wait a minute, this was not part of the plan, and this is completely way off course. So as always, trust your intuition, trust your gut feeling, connect with spirit, connect with God, Mother Mary, your guides, and ask, why is this happening and how do I feel about it? You are reassured here that even though you're going to get some unexpected nudges in a different direction, as long as you stay connected in your communication and your bond with the divine, you'll know that it's going to be okay, that it's happening for your highest good. So just be prepared for that. I think we all going to encounter going down one path, things seem normal, things are going based on what we expected, and then bam, something's going to shift us off course. It could be something challenging or it could be a pleasant surprise, but ultimately it will be for our highest good, and this is a promise that we're getting right now. Also, do not resist change. There will be a lot of changes in the upcoming year. Let it happen. Trust that everything will be okay and that you are blessed and loved and provided for. So my friends, this is sort of a quick message about the energies and what's coming up ahead, and I really hope this helps. I really hope that you feel somewhat inspired and maybe more at ease about what's up ahead, especially if you've been feeling a little bit energetically stressed or whatnot. So as always, thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to this channel. I do have a list of topics that I want to make videos for. I am hoping that I can find more and more time in the next couple of months to just really put those videos out there. But please subscribe, please like and share this message with others. And please be kind and safe to yourself during this season, and remember that you are loved and you're perfect the way you are, and you're only expected to do the best that you can. Until next time.